Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you come across this video. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Happy Eclipse or Merry Eclipse or whatever it may be. I love it. Today feels really good. I don't know about where you are, but the weather is absolutely gorgeous here. So I'm excited about that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And so, you know, there's a lot of things going on about the eclipse. Honestly, I feel no fear. I really don't think that there's anything that we necessarily need to be worried about. What I feel the most was really just, you know, this past weekend there was a lot of rest. There was a lot of, you know, things that came up to be released. Okay. So I honestly, I feel like the biggest thing is for you to actually just enjoy this eclipse, because I feel like it's serving you. It's like, if you've been doing the work, like it's serving you. So there's really nothing to be afraid of here. So I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Also, there, if you are, looking for like, a new album to listen to, just, I don't know, just random, but, Benson Boone has a new album, Fireworks and Rollerblades. It's pretty good, if you want to check it out. Just random. That was just a random little tidbit of information. Nothing really significant. There's not really anything, you know. But anyways, so let's get some messages, because I feel like there are some things after, you know, we're going through this eclipse. I really honestly feel like it almost feels like today seems like a day of celebration, to be honest with you. Like, almost like celebrating, wow, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, the energy that I'm picking up on is kind of like, you know, like celebrating the life of, right? And collective, it literally could be like celebrating like the old you in a way, right? Like, love her, but, you know, no, or him, right? But that's kind of what this energy feels like, to be honest with you, is, you know, a really good opportunity to kind of celebrate the old pieces of you that are kind of, by kind of, I mean they are like eclipsing away. You know, yeah, celebrate. This is completely opposite than a lot of people are like. Honestly, I didn't really watch a whole lot of other people's because of the fear, right? Because of, you know, and all the things, and I just, it didn't feel like that to me. You know what I mean? It really didn't. So, it's also probably a good time to really just like cleanse your space. You know what I mean? Like actually like physically clean, as well as energetically clean. I did a little bit of that this weekend as well. Just kind of like clearing space for the new to come in here. Okay. All right, but let's get some messages here. What does the collective need to know? goodness. I hope everyone is doing so well today. I'll be honest, it feels different. Yeah, it feels really good. I missed you guys this weekend too. And there was a couple different times where I was like, should I jump on there? And then it was just kind of really, I mean, I could have, but I was really more so guided to get some things done here and get lots of rest. And I needed it. Goodness, who knew? Who knew? The amount of rest I had. All right, here we go. Oh. We weren't playing around. Yeah, so I really feel like this eclipse is bringing around, there is a seed that you planted, man, it could have even, man, it could have been, you could have planted this seed when you were like young. This might be something that you don't even remember planting, but I feel like it is something that, you know, like you could have just like made a wish, on a star or something like that. It could have been also like when you were a teenager, or like even like in college or something. There's something that and it doesn't have to be that long ago, but for some of you it really is. But yeah, there's like a seed that you planted here. I think this is really coming through with this eclipse. It's something that is very aligned with like your inner child. If it wasn't something that you planted while you were a child or while you were younger, it's something that it's very much tied into your inner child here, or aligned with. Or maybe even like with children or something like that. I keep hearing the word portal, so I really feel like this eclipse is kind of like honestly, truly, like I feel like there's this energy of even like already, like the eclipse hasn't really happened, but the energy is here, it's around. It almost kind of feels like that type of energy, like it's almost here, like it feels like the energy is already with us, like this really good energy. And I really wish that I could explain the way that I'm feeling, but it's like a feeling that feels at home, like more so at home than possibly you felt maybe in a long time. Like, like I feel like it could be like, it's like this energy of like feeling really connected to the divine, but also like feeling really good in your space, and just in your own skin here, kind of like where you are with life. But there is also this like sense of accomplishment here, okay? And I don't know why, but I'm picking up on like energy or like vibes from that would be like from like old school. Like it could be like the 40s or the 50s, maybe even like the 60s or the 70s. And some of you, it's like maybe you were reclaiming like an energy or a power back from yourself, like from those years possibly. And it's like there's pieces of you that are coming back here, or even through this healing that you've been doing, right? I feel like recently there could have been a recognition of like something so simple that's like, oh shit, that's why I feel like that, right? Like it's almost like something that's like a constant in your life. Like they're giving me an example of like the color on the like the paint color on your walls, like being a trigger for you. And like, and there's like this energy of like, something like the paint color on your walls like takes you back to like a certain time in your life subconsciously, right? And so you find yourself in that energy constantly, but there's this realization that you're having, and it's just as simple as like repainting the walls, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that was just an example, but it's like that, it could be something that simple, right? Like, or like having like a certain picture hanging, or like a routine or something, or I don't know, but it could be something very simple that like takes you back into a space of time in which your nervous system was very activated, and it could have been having you in some sort of like, it could even be like fight or flight, so like hyperactive, or like the freeze and fawn, which is like doing nothing. Okay, you know, that hyperactive where you can't rest, or like the freeze and fawn where it's like all you want to do is nothing, right? So it could be something that there's something like in your current life in which you're realizing like it's like I'm sure you get that, but I think that if that resonates with you, that's coming through in some sort of healing that you're doing here. Okay, it's like one of those like aha moments, like, oh shit, okay. No wonder that I feel, you know, like it's like somebody who like like didn't even mean to, but maybe like decorated their whole house and just like their mother did, right? And but their, you know, their household growing up was very triggering or something. You see what I'm saying? Like it's something like that, and it doesn't have to be in the house. It could be like somebody at work. It could be, which you can't really paint over that, right? You can't really get rid of that, but but this realization, it does come through with that internal healing, right? It's like that perception of like understanding, like seeing the programming here. You know what I mean? Like in real time. Interesting. Yeah, so and okay, also what I just saw in my third eye, with going back to the seed that's been planted. It's like giving me like magic beanstalk energy, like a seed that grows really, really fast, right? It's something that's been like growing roots under the ground. Like I don't even want to say, what came to mind is like laying dormant, but like honestly I feel like it's been growing roots, and the roots are really strong, and I feel like whatever this is, you're gonna see it like shoot up out of the ground and grow very quickly, like a beanstalk. And again, just like a beanstalk, it like, you know, it takes you into this whole other world, right? Like like up in the clouds here. Okay, so but in the best of ways, you know what I mean, for those of you that is for. There could be a lot of travel involved with whatever this is, this seed that you planted. This could be a seed that you possibly planted like with the old like place of employment. Somebody could be looking for you. I think I picked up on this before, like an energy of like you had some sort of idea or like business plan or something. And some of you, I feel like you may have even already like left the company here. But for some reason, I feel like this person or these people might be looking for you because it's like your idea at the time was probably very futuristic. Per used, given that you are the collective, right? Just very much, right? You were far beyond your years, my darlings. But now it's like the right time. I feel like this is going to be a really good opportunity for you. I think that it's going to be really exciting. And it's not one of those things like, I don't know, you should have took the opportunity when it was there. Like, that's not this. This isn't a relationship thing. This isn't anything like that. This is just alignment. Okay? So, I don't know who I just picked up on, but that energy of like, well, it's too late now. Right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Whoever that is, that message isn't for you, is what I just heard. Okay. I don't mean to laugh, but I wish you could feel the energy that came through and not just like hear what I said, but you could probably feel it coming off of me. If this is somebody who's just, I feel like probably very entitled, probably hasn't done any of the internal work to even align themselves to this type of opportunity. But yeah, collective, you're the type of people that like you have things growing and paths, creating and things, and you're not even paying attention. You're not even, you know what I mean? Like, you're not even looking here. Okay. I don't know who needed to hear that, but you did. Okay. So you're coming off very mysterious at this time. Like super mysterious. Okay. And people are kind of, I don't know, I feel like this catching some people's attention. Honestly, but also intimidating. And you need to know that, like, if people feel intimidated by you, right, you're not, what's the best, it's like, you're not the one that's intimidating, right? They are the one that is intimidated, okay? And it makes sense, right? Because it's like, not everyone has really stepped into their power in such ways that I feel as though you have, collective, okay? And so that could maybe seem intimidating to others, okay? Because it's like, I don't know, maybe you just have this effect on people. And we know that, right? That's really kind of nothing new, but sometimes maybe you just need to be reminded of that you do. You have this effect on people. And I really want to say that you're like changing the way that some people are really kind of viewing themselves and also like viewing the world here, okay? I feel like you might be getting some sort of recognition. I even heard like this week, you might be getting some sort of recognition this week here. Again, it could go back to this seed that you've planted, because some of you planted the seed. You're still in this job, like working with this company. Okay, and they're coming forward with like some sort of big announcement. Somebody's getting like a super good promotion this week. Okay, I don't know who you are, but like, and whatever company this is that you work for, but like, I feel like they're kind of making a big deal about it. Like there's some sort of really big recognition. You deserve this. You deserve this. You've done something here. Okay. Like, I don't know if you've like reached some sort of like company goal, or like, I don't know. I don't know what you've done, but like, I mean, somebody's even getting like a new office. Okay. I don't know who you are, but congratulations. Like, seriously, because this feels huge. Like, I feel like there's like balloons and flowers and like even a cake, like maybe even like, maybe it's somebody's birthday, because I heard like singing a song, but I really feel that it's more so of like celebrating somebody's like accomplishment here. Okay. Now I am picking up on a little bit of like, a schmoozy vibe. Okay, so some of you, there may be like one or two of you that actually turned down this promotion. Here's why. And it's because you have done something, you've accomplished something that somehow has benefited somebody else, and so now they're kind of wanting to rub elbows a little bit. Okay, but like you that's, but it's like this energy of maybe you weren't really, I don't know, you might kind of, there might be a little narcissism coming from whoever is wanting to rub elbows. Like, it's almost like you see kind of a few steps ahead, right? Today they're rubbing elbows, but tomorrow it's like, you never know what you're going to get, right? Walking on eggshells. And I really, some of you, that is a test alone. I don't even like calling it a test. You guys know that, but it's like a lesson itself, or an opportunity for you to kind of reflect to the universe, like, yeah, that's not even worth my, like, I know my value, and it's just going to get replenished working directly with or under whoever that is. Okay, so I don't know who that's for, but for a larger group of you, okay, or like a handful of you, okay, there's a promotion that you do want, and that you are going to take, and that you are going to be celebrating. I'm telling you, this eclipse energy is a lot of celebration. Okay, again, going back to that energy of celebrating like the old parts of you that are kind of staying on this side of the eclipse. Okay, because it literally feels like we're like walking into another timeline. You know what I mean? It literally feels like it's like, I hope you can feel it too, but it's like, it's exciting. It's like, this energy of like really, a lot of doors closing. It's like, it's like right now we're standing in the hallway, right? Like this eclipse is like closing a lot of doors that are behind us, okay, and opening a lot of new doors that are in front of us here. So, yeah, it's almost like this morning is kind of like a hallway moment. Like we're all patiently like waiting in line, single file, friends. Okay, and I think it's really significant because I was drawn to these two cards here, and kind of thinking about, you know, the sun and the moon, which, like, hello, the eclipse, I just put that together, but also like the light and the dark, right? There's something about this light and this dark side of you, right? Honoring both the light and the dark side. There's a lot of balance here. There's a lot of acceptance here. There's a lot of like owning yourself. And I feel like this weekend, for a lot of you, I'm wondering if that's kind of what the healing was. We've been talking a lot about like accepting some parts of you, shadow parts of you. And I feel like there is this, and also like healing and releasing maybe even like the root of where the shadow could have started in your particular life, and kind of understanding that some of these might be like things that are on the DNA and whatnot, but there is like been this like integration process here, and it's almost like this eclipse is kind of bringing in like opportunities in order for you to like live out this new like higher vibrational version of yourself. Some of you may have been feeling like really bored lately, or like really kind of complacent or whatever it may be here. And if not bored, it's really just kind of almost like waiting, or like kind of maybe even like, you could even call it like the void a little bit here, which could bring up some impatience, right? And so, yeah, I feel like this eclipse is bringing up some opportunities here. There's also this energy too, of kind of being able to, like, some of you have been really working on balancing, like the shadow and the love and light part of you, right? And so it's almost this energy of like, look, and we have the Union card here. Okay, so that makes perfect sense. Okay, so, like there's this energy of like balancing, and so it's like maybe like one day, right, you kind of give off this like super like compassionate and loving energy, and just like, you know what I mean, like, and another day you're kind of in the shadow, and you're like in this, I don't even want to call it like a defensive mode, but you're like giving off the energy of like, fuck around and find out. You know what I mean? And so I feel as though there's kind of this balance happening with this eclipse as well. That's like, it's almost like this energy, it's in which you're going to be feeling like, okay, so, I'm very confident in who I am. I'm very strong in who I am. Kind of this energy of like, I'm still very, like, it's like a combination of being able to like, have that energy, both of them balanced out within you, right, at all time, and just moving from that space, right? Just really balancing the and again, it makes perfect sense with the sun and the moon, right? Like it just keeps, so there is a lot of balance that's coming in with this eclipse, okay? Like it's all over here. And I feel like you've been working really hard to balance internally. And so this is going to manifest externally as well. And that comes with those seeds that you've planted, but also maybe even like doors and opportunities that like you didn't plant, right? That actually I feel like, it's giving me vibes around like, when people win something, like somebody was elected for something, right? Somebody else or nominated, or like it's like somebody an ancestor like sent in your name to win some sort of prize, right? Like that's that's what this is giving, right? It's like those like TV shows like the sometimes like the home makeover or whatever, and like people send in your, a story and you get a call and, I don't know. It's something like that. It's something that maybe you didn't expect it. And it doesn't mean that somebody had to have like, it doesn't have to be like that, but that's the energy it's getting. It's something that's very unexpected. It's something that is, it kind of comes with that recognition a little bit, but it's exciting. Whatever it is, I feel like there's a lot of balance and a lot of celebration going on this week. And I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. And I really love this union between the light and the dark, and, as above, so below, like this balance that's coming in here. Okay. Because this is really going to, bring in something that maybe you were kind of in your heads about a little bit. And you probably worked really hard to kind of pull yourself out of that, maybe even this weekend here. Some of you, something to do with your hands here. There's something being released around your hands. Okay. So maybe like some sort of gift that you do with your hands, or maybe even there's this energy of like feeling like almost like literally like, not that there were actual like physical chains on your wrists or on your hands or something, but like almost even like physically feeling the release of some sort of chains or some sort of like binding or something like that here. And it really has to do with like your hands, like freeing up your hands, or I don't know. For all of you, I feel like it's going to be different, but yeah, there's some kind of release with that too. Somebody really wants your attention. Super side note, super duper side note. Somebody really, really wants your attention. Let's find out about that, because that's random, but they do. They like really want your attention, like really bad. Excuse me. Yeah, you might get some sort of message here from somebody, but honestly, I don't know that it's going to be direct. I have to be honest with you. It really makes me feel like this is somebody that, Tell me about this. What is this person? Why do they want the collective's attention? Yikes. This person might be like a coward is what I just heard. Like, yikes. Okay. Ugh. So whoever this is, they have like some sort of like power thing, or they like to be in some type of control or something. Okay. And so they may use things like, you know, manipulation or gaslighting or like breadcrumbing or like love bombing or like money or like gifts or sympathy to gain some type of control here. And I just really feel like you are not, yeah, you're like a challenge, to this person, because usually I feel like typically this person can do whatever they do, right? And it works just fine. You know what I mean? They get whoever they want. They do whatever they, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like that information that, and it's like with you though, going back to that, energy, I feel like you're very unpredictable here, collective. I feel like, this energy doesn't know what to expect from you. Here. Yeah, Queen of Swords came out. Yeah, because you speak your mind, right? But also you can see right through it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I see what you're doing. And if you don't already see what you're doing, you're going to see when this person reaches out to you. Okay, when they really start, I heard like when they really start like opening up here, okay, you're going to see some type of like wounding or something here. I don't know. And it has to do, I'm telling you, it's just, it really has to do with like wanting to be in control here, okay? Or have some type of control, or, but why collective? You know, why the collective? Why do they want to control the collective? Yeah, because you, oh, yeah, because you're walking towards some sort of abundance. That's why. Well, interesting. Oh, my back feels sore. That might be significant. For some of you, this is somebody that you've gone like round and round with, or whether you know it or not, this is somebody who's possibly tried multiple different things. Honestly, like, this is kind of really giving like cartoon energy, in which it's like somebody's like doing something behind the scenes and you're just like carrying on with your life and you're not even like recognizing or realizing. You know what I mean? Like somehow it's like serving you, right? It's like, you know, tale as old as time, like usual, but that's kind of what this is giving, is like almost like, it's funny with it coming through like cartoon energy, you know what I mean? Like, because it must be maybe humorous to the divine here, whatever this person is attempting. But yeah, there is this something about like moving their weight too. I don't know. Drugs are bad, okay. I don't know. It doesn't have to be something like that, but it's like moving their weight. What's kind of giving me is like trying their hand. You know what I mean? Like trying to see if whatever, you know, it's like checking to see, it's like checking the line to see if you've been, if you've been hooked. You know what I mean? Like that type of energy here. Okay, so again, it's like somebody's gonna just basically show you their plan, or like read you their rights here, or whatever it may be. Yeah, so just be aware of that, okay? Of somebody trying to get your attention here. But I really don't think, it's not anything that I feel like you need to be concerned about or worried about. Honestly, again, like I said, this eclipse is bringing in like new energy, okay? And I feel like a lot of you are already kind of feeling it here, okay? Yeah. So celebrate. Enjoy. Yeah. It is. It is a good day. I'm excited. I hope that you're excited. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to leave that for now. And get to these personal readings. So, I hope that you, if I don't see you, I hope that you enjoy the eclipse if you're going to watch it. And have the best time. And hopefully I will see you in a little bit. Or tomorrow or whenever. Love you guys. We'll talk soon.